He walked into a Texas bank in full Santa Claus gear and walked out with thousands of dollars and 0 reindeer. This is the true story of Marshall Ratliff, a man who clearly misunderstood Silent Night as don't snitch. It was December 23rd, 1927 in Cisco, Texas, a quiet town, a simple bank, and one jolly bastard with a sawed-off shotgun hidden under his festive belly. Ratliff had already served time for bank robbery, so walking around as himself was off the table. The solution? Dress up as Santa Claus. Genius, or so he thought. He borrowed a Santa suit from a friend, slapped on the beard, the red hat, and the rosy cheeks, the whole Kris Kringle package. Then he recruited 3 armed goons and walked into the First National Bank like he was there to hand out candy canes and Christmas cheer. And at first, people were delighted. Kids followed him through the door like he was a holiday prophet. Parents smiled, bank tellers waved, and then he pulled out a gun. And just like that, Santa was robbing the freaking bank. The gang forced the employees to the ground, cleaned out the cash drawers, opened the vault, and stuffed the money into a big red sack like they were looting Whoville. But here's the problem with dressing like Santa. Everyone remembers you. A witness slipped out and called the cops, and within minutes, a literal mob of pissed-off Texans showed up, armed with pistols, shotguns, and holiday rage. Madam, never piss off a Texan. Of course, a shootout erupted. 2 cops were killed, multiple civilians were wounded. Ratliff and his crew made it to the getaway car, barely, but the driver got shot and the engine stalled, and they ended up crashing into a ditch just outside of town. They hopped out of the car, left the money, and ran. Like, what a fucking waste of time that was. And I guess Santa's beard was left in a puddle. Merry freaking Christmas, one and all. Ratliff was eventually captured, hiding in a barn, still wearing the suit. One would think if you're ever going to be a nudist, now would be the time. At the trial, he tried the old "I'm insane now" defense. Started pretending he couldn't talk, couldn't remember anything. The court wasn't having it. He was sentenced to death by electric chair, but here's where it goes off the rails. While waiting on death row, Ratliff killed a guard with a metal bar during an escape attempt. While waiting on death row, Ratliff killed a guard with a metal pipe during an escape attempt. I mean, at that point, he knew he was going to die one way or another, so he had no repercussion. And that was the last straw for the townspeople. A mob broke into the jail, dragged him out to the street, and lynched him in front of the courthouse just 1 year after the robbery. They say it was the largest crowd Cisco had seen in decades, even bigger than the turnout for the Cher concert. So yeah, if you're gonna rob a bank dressed as Santa, maybe plan your getaway first. Because once the bullets fly and the beard falls off, you'll need more than a glass of milk and some cookies to save your ass.